prayer book, and at the end of the service, you'll need the little white paper. Yeah, but I realized I didn't have the paper.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I am so excited for tonight. I've been waiting months for First Friday.
Me too.
And
it's
what
been
I've
6
seen
months since our
beforehand-
last First Friday.
Ever?
6 months since our last First Friday.
Okay. Whew. I was like,
Yeah.
this is the last First
No,
Friday ever.
6 months since the last. No, it's not the last one.
Okay.
The first.
So I'm looking forward to some wonderful music and listening to the 5th and 6th graders lead us in some prayers, right? I heard you guys practicing. You're awesome already. And I'm looking for it to be a fun service where we can move around in our seats a little bit. No one has to stay where they are if you want to dance a little bit or clap a little bit or snap a little bit. Or
I know you're excited about that.
I get excited about that kind of stuff.
So 6th grade, want to go to your spot on the steps? Okay? All right. Thank you, Holden. Everybody in 5th grade? Okay. Remember, fill all the steps up. You might have to walk down a little bit, go around a little bit. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Our opening prayer, Hine Matov, means how good and wonderful it is when brothers and sisters are together. And we're singing it in a round. And so we're gonna begin, and I can't believe how beautifully they sing it. So please sing loudly so your parents can hear you. Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. You go high. Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Tovu Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And we end. Okay.
Yasher Koach, great job, guys. So we're going to turn to page 4.
And you guys stay right where you are.
And we're going to light the candles for Shabbat. How many candles do we light for Shabbat? Anyone know why? So, I'm going to tell you quickly. There are 2 sets of 10 commandments in the Torah. Right?
You mean there's 2 tablets?
No, it's
it's
the 10
written
commandments
twice.
appear 2
Written
times
twice.
in the Torah.
Okay.
And they're different. And so one of them says that we shemor et Yom HaShabbat, that we keep the Sabbath day. And the other one says that we zachor et Yom HaShabbat, that we remember the Sabbath day. And so because it's mentioned 2 different ways in the Torah, we have a candlestick to remember, and we have a candlestick to keep. And so that's why we light 2. And it's also a tradition, and it's been passed down for a very long time.
Beautiful. All right, let's say the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvot, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. We continue on page 6. We're in the middle of the page. And we are saying the short Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen l'chaim.
L'chaim.
All right, you guys are fabulous. We'll have you come up later on. Sit with your families.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy. Thank you to your families for bringing you.
We rise and turn to page 22 for the Baruch Hu.
Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
And while we're still standing, we turn to page 34. It has a beautiful blue shin on it.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malehuto, Le'olam, Le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated.
We're on page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha v'chol nafshecha v'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadorim ha'ele asher nuhi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha v'beitecha v'mlechtecha v'derech v'shokmecha v'chumecha v'kshartam lehot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha v'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha v'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
We're going to turn to page 37. And I'd like us to read together. How do we love God?
We love God when we do good deeds each day. Help us, God, to show you our love in every way.
How do we love God with all of our hearts? We love God with all of our hearts when we love other people. Help us, God, to respect everyone, to speak kind words, to listen well. How do we love God with our minds? We love God with our minds when we study Torah. Help us, God, to learn your Torah. How do we love God with all of our strength? We love God when we share what we have. Helping others is the way we love God with all of our strength.
Help us, God, to be people who give tzedakah.
Eternal our God, we want to show you we love you through all of our deeds. May our love make the world a better place. what kind of world you're meant. So before we go on to Mi Chamocha, how do you show God in your everyday life? What do you do? Something special? Be nice. That's a huge one, and it's really important.
I help people in need.
Help people in need. Beautiful.
We're doing the crop walk at my school, and I just did a big donation.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that.
Be patient with my students.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard to do sometimes.
That's how we show God, yes.
Yeah. Be grateful. Oh, that's huge. That's a really big one. When we realize how many blessings we have, and we think about them, and we're grateful to them. Yes?
Be kind.
Be kind.
My school does this thing every year called Day of Service, where for a little bit of time, I forget how much, we just start packing like rice, and it's so much fun.
Does it make you feel good inside?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else over here? You blow? I do have a shofar. Is that what? You're blowing your shofar.
You
That's a
have your hand up?
beautiful way to.
What is your nice thing?
One more.
One more.
Be respectful to people.
Be respectful.
Be respectful. Those are all the most important things. And we can add to that a couple other things to listen to people when they talk and to look at their face when we're talking instead of, sometimes as adults we look down at our phones or look at other things instead of looking at people. It's important that we look at people. My kids always say to me that you're not listening to us because you're not looking at us. And so I've started looking at them for everything. And they're like, okay, you can stop looking. But it's very important to share our love with everyone. So we continue on page 38 with Mi Chamocha.
This is our song of freedom. Yai lai lai na 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 na. Yai lai lai na 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 na. Lai lai na 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 na. La 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'eli Madonna, mi chamocha nedar bar kodesh, nora tehilo osei velech, nora tehilo osei velech. Manehut echara uvanecha, okei ayam lifnei Moshe Miriam, ze'eli anu ve'ameru, ze'eli anu ve'ameru. Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed. Adonai yimlo le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha ba'eli Adonai, mi chamocha nedar bar kodesh, nora tehilo osei velech, nora tehilo osei velech.
So we turn to page 48 as we rise, and we say this prayer is either called the Amidah, the standing prayer, or Hatfilah, the prayer. So if it's called the prayer, how important do you think it is? Really important. It's definitely really important, and
There's
for
a
several reasons.
There's a synagogue in Atlanta called The Temple.
That's true. The rest of us are just temples.
The
They're
Temple. The Temple.
So in the first part of the Amidah, it says, Velohei Avraham, Velohei Yitzhak, Velohei, and the names of all of our ancestors. And Velohei means God of. It doesn't say altogether, Velohei, Avraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Sarah. It doesn't have everyone in one long list. Each one has a Velohei in front of it, God of. And I think this is something really important for each of us. It means that we can each find our way to God. And that we're not going to have the same God. We're not going to have the same God that our parents had or our grandparents had, but we're able to find our own relationship and our own way of connecting with God. So page 48.
La 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 Adonai. La 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 Svatai Tiftach. La 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 Ufi Hagid. Ufi Hagid Tehilatecha. La 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 Adonai. La 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 Svatai Tiftach. La 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 Ufi Hagid. Ufi Hagid Tehilatecha. La 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 Adonai. La 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 Svatai Tiftach. La 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 Ufi Hagid. Ufi Hagid Tehilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Hayel Hagadol, Hayivor v'Hadara, Eleyod, Gomei Hasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zoher Chasei Avot v'Imahot, Nebigulani B'Nehem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Chozer Mashiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham, D'Ezrat Sarah. We turn the page, and we're going to stick in winter now. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechei Kol Atah, Rav Lehoshia, Mashiv HaRuach U'Morid HaGashem, Mechalkel Chayim Behesed, Mechaye HaKol Berakamim Rabim, Somech Noflim B'Rafei Hodim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayehim Emunato, Lishenei Afar. Michamocha Bal Givurot, Umidam Melech, Melech Mimit Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, Neman Atan HaChayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye HaKol. Atah Kadosh, Hashem HaKadosh, U'Kedoshim B'chol Yom Yehallelucha Selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Hayil HaKadosh.
We're going to read together on page 153. I see you in the starry field, everyone together.
Wait, page 53.
Page 53. I said 153.
It's a-
I'm in the wrong prayer book.
Well, everyone thought the service was over and they were very excited. Please be seated. Please be seated.
Together. I see you in the starry field. I see you in the harvest field. In every breath and every sound, an echo of your name is found. The blade of grass, the simple flower, bear witness to your matchless power. In wonder working or some brush of flame, we look for you and fancy you concealed. But in earth's common things, you stand revealed, while grass and flowers and stars spell out your name. We take moments to pray silently. I want you to think of anything that happened this week that was so good that you want to hold on to.
Ose shalom imramav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, imru amen. The clapping part. Ose shalom imramav, uyase shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, v'yimru, imru amen. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol
So now we can turn to 120. I'm sure. Thank you for asking. Cantor, am I sure this time or am I still?
You're perfect. You're perfect. You're perfect. You have a whole crew here.
Yes.
This is good. It'll help everyone pay attention to the service more closely. It's good. It's awesome.
Yep, and I need to look at my numbers better. Thank you. So we are going to start the Torah service in a moment, and it gives us great joy. We'd like to invite all the students here, anyone who's here to pray, under the age of 28, to please come up to the bima.
And come help us open the ark and get a Torah.
Oh my God, I love the mini Torahs.
Okay.
The baby Torahs.
Oh, wait, Cooper, I'm attached to you. Sorry.
Baby
Okay.
Torahs.
Oh.
Oh, here.
Torah. We need the Torah.
Okay. Stay right up here, everybody. Everybody go. Okay.
Anyone else need a Torah?
Here, Zoe. Okay. Yep. Here you go for your sister. Okay. Everybody have a Torah? Yeah. Give this to Rachel. Okay. Here's Tilly. You got a Torah?
Who doesn't have a Torah?
Anyone?
All right. So we're going to ask the congregation to please rise. And we join together in the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shema. All right, everyone follow Rachel. Let her go first. Lecha Adonai hagedula, v'hagevura, atiferet, v'hanitzat v'hahod. Ki hol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki hol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai ha'balacha, v'minaseh lechol rosh. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omer. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim ha'olam omer. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ועל גמילות חסדים, והארננו בתורתך, ודבק דבנו מצוותיך, ויחל לבבינו לאהבה ויראה את שמך, ולא לבוש לעולם ועד, ולא לבוש לעולם ועד. Come back on the bima. והארננו בתורתך, ודבק דבנו במצוותיך. You guys stay. ויחל לבבינו לאהבה ויראה את שמך. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבת אחים גם יחד. The rabbi was hoping you guys would stay up here. So if you want to come back, feel free.
So
Okay.
I need
Okay?
help.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Go on over here.
Come stand. We've got to leave space right here because we're going to put that over there. But you can stand right there and wait after. We have a very, very special blessing for a very special anniversary. So it gives me great joy to invite forward Beverly and Mark as they celebrate
40 years.
Oh, 40th anniversary.
Like the Israelites in the desert for 40 years.
Very apropos.
But the promised land, they got to the promised
Actually,
land.
we are at the last Torah portion in the Torah before we start with Genesis again. So we're at V'zot HaBracha, and it means, and this is the blessing. And it's Moses is not going to be able to go into the land of Israel, but the people are. So he wants to remind them of some things before he goes into the land of Israel. So I'm going to chant after you guys.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvorah.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch Adonai Hamvorah Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
So if you guys want to follow along, it's on page 1569 in the Plaut Commentary. We are actually, the Reform Movement is putting together a new Torah commentary, and we are going to be one of the congregations that's piloting the new Torah commentary. So we're going to study it, we're going to have you guys look at it and see what you think, and then we fill out surveys and we let them know what they think, and we let them know what we like and what we don't like. So we're going to be part of history here. We've already been part of history, but you guys, you're all going to be part of history. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Okay. V'zot habracha asher barach Moshe ish ha'amahim et bnei Yisrael lifnei moto vayomer Adonai Misinai ba'ol yarech Masa'arav Liman ha'afiyah mahar paran va'ata mahaveh kadosh marienu eshet lefnam av chavav imem kol kedoshav bayadecha vehem tichu l'raglecha Isa medavtecha Torah tzoek leno Moshe marma'eh hakahalet Yaakov vayhi besadon mekol haminasaf rishi im yachad Shivat Yisrael yehi Reuven El Yamet Vahaya Matav Mesafar. So there was a very important name in there. Did you guys get the name? Yes.
I heard Abraham.
Okay, we didn't get to Abraham, but you're close. Who's Abraham's kid? Yes. Yitzhak was in there. And who else? Who's going into Israel and who's staying behind? Who's had to travel for 40 years with these people and listen to them complain about this and complain about that and can't go into the land of Israel? Yes. Moses. Yes. No. You know what? And I'll tell you why Moses didn't. They needed a new kind of leader to go into Israel, right? They were going into a place that they'd never been before, and Moses was an amazing leader. He taught them that you need to delegate, right? If they're that high up, you need to hire teachers, then you need to hire judges, and you need to hire people to do everything so that you can have a little time to breathe by yourself, right? But now they're going into a new land, and it's a land that's filled with all kinds of different people, so they need a leader who knows a little bit about being in battle, right? So Moses stays, but he does something very important. Joshua is going to lead us forward. And what Moses does, right, he puts his hand on Joshua and says, I bless you before all these people. And then he puts his second hand. And he said, all the people of Israel shall know that you are blessed because I bless you. Isn't that nice? So it's always nice to get the blessing of someone who comes after you or someone who comes before you, because we're all kind of linked in this long line of tradition. And so this is the last Torah portion. And on Sunday, the cantor will read the last section of this, and I will read the very first section of Bereshit in the beginning again. And we read the Torah again. Why do you think we read the Torah every year? Why do we read the whole thing every year?
Same book over and over.
Huh?
Same book over and over.
Yeah, same book over and over and over. Does anyone have a book that they love that they like to hear over and over and over again?
I mean, I've read
Yeah?
one only. I read like 5
What book is it?
Only good, like, it's not the short one.
Should I share my ice cream?
What's the name of it?
Should I share my ice cream?
Oh, Should I Share My Ice Cream?
Oh, I never read that book.
I've never heard that either. So I'm going to ask you the question again, and parents can help answer this.
Should I share
Why
my
do
ice
we
cream?
read the Torah over and over and over again? It's the same stories. Okay, because we need to tell the story. Are we the same when we read the book over and over and over again? No, we change. The Torah doesn't change. And so sometimes when we look in here, we can see, oh my God, this is exactly what's going on in my life, and I can see myself so clearly. And sometimes, we try to clean it off and clean it off and clean it off. And even if we understand how to chant it, we can't figure out how it relates to our life right now. But then, 10 years down the road, it's speaking to me right now, right? So the Torah doesn't change, we do. And therefore, it's a new book for us each and every year. So you guys ready to help close this
When
up?
I was a little girl, I read this book over and over. These kids might be dated now. It was called Sylvester and the Magic Pebble.
Oh,
Oh, I've read that.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know, I loved that
That was
book
part of my
so much. Read it over and over. I don't know why. So we're going to lift the Torah and we're
And
going to
everyone's gonna
we're
stand
going to
up.
rise.
Blessing.
Oh, blessing, sorry.
Baruch
Kata Adonai Elohim.
Asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'kayei olam nata b'tokenu, Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen.
So I want to say to you on your 40th anniversary that you're both incredibly vibrant, giving, loving people. And I've gotten to know that in, 2 months? So the people who really know it have seen it all through your lives. You're amazing together. You complement each other. And I love the way that, you look at each other when you think no one else is looking. I was watching you before, and you were watching the kids. And my blessing is that you have more than another 40 years filled with growth, love, and inspiration. And that perhaps in the next 40 years, these kids will all be grown up and will bring their own kids to shul, and that I'll be wheeled in to give you a blessing on your 80th anniversary.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And would you all come? All right.
Okay. We got a party.
All right.
40 years
Okay.
from now.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary. Okay. We all ready? We're gonna read.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, 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 lie.
So thank you guys. You guys are going to go back down and remain standing while the Torah is held and we say the Mishaberach prayer.
We are on page 125.
So the Mishaberach prayer is something that's very, very special. We say a prayer to help people heal. And there are lots of different ways that we know people are hurt in our world. We know that people are hurt because sometimes they get bullied in school, or sometimes someone says something mean to them, and that hurts them. We know that sometimes someone falls off a jungle gym and breaks an arm or a leg, and we want to pray for that kind of healing. And sometimes in our lives, we're not feeling so happy. And so we want to pray for that to go away, and so we all have a little bit of peace. You know what peace means? Ready? I want you to do this. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. That's peace. So I want you to do that as many times as you can a day. So we mention people from our community who are in need of prayers. Rabbi Robert Orak, Nancy Baskin, Martha Bramween, Miriam Salams, Nancy Keller Coffey, Marcy Seligman-Waite, Robert Summers, Jessica Knight, Niles Troper, Judith Landau, Pam Friedman, Eric Blumenfeld, Debbie Levin, Larry Boxman, Robert Goldman, Jean O'Connor, Myra Tasco, Bernard Shagan, Patricia Rosenman, Maisha McElhaney, Linda Kaplan, Deborah Thompson, Michael Gindi, and Marianne Brusos. If there's anyone else that you know of who may not be feeling so great or who needs a smile on their face, I'm going to ask you to share the names of those people right now. And as I go around the room, you can just say them out loud. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Linnea Shapiro.
Thank you. And we sing together the Mishaberach.
Mishaberach Avotenu Mekor Habracha Deimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing and let us say, Amen. Mishevirach imotenu, Mekor habracha de'avotenu, those in need of healing, with refuah shalema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
So we're going to take a moment and put the Torah away, and then we're going to call up anyone who has any special birthday last month, this month, next month, or any special anniversary or anything that you are celebrating. We're going to ask you to come join us and celebrate with you.
Tree of life to those who hold fast to it and all of its supporters. Shalom, 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 shalom.
So, Cantor,
So who's
since
celebrating?
you've done this before.
Right, so anyone have a birthday in October?
I do.
Okay. Anyone else? Come on up, birthday, or is Zoe, is your anniversary in October? No, come on. Birthdays and anniversaries, come on up.
It's their anniversary, but they're too scared to get up here.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Okay. It's good luck for the relationship. Here we go. Okay. How long is it? 44. Mazel tov. Okay. 44. It's your birthday? Okay. All right.
He's also 44.
Birthday or anniversary? Anniversary. Okay. So we have 3 anniversaries, and how many birthdays? Okay. Here we go. Okay. How old are you? 2 numbers. Oh, you and your sister have birthday in the same month?
On the same
Oh,
day.
happy birthday. And your grandmother. How old are you? I know your grandma. Yeah. I would see. Yeah, I remember when she comes. Do you want to tell me how you old? Your other grandma. The other grandma. Okay. How old are you? 7? But you're like 40. You don't want to tell me how old you were. You don't have, nobody here, it's optional if you don't want to tell me your age, but Rabbi, I know yours as well. Okay, 50 what?
52.
Oh, I'm older than you.
I'm 55, which I'm excited about.
So Rabbi, you do the anniversaries and I'll do the birthdays. Okay?
So
All right.
I guess we're going to separate.
Okay.
I'd like to call the anniversaries over here.
This is how we'll split.
We're not gonna, why don't we do the blessings together?
Oh, I'll do that, yes, but I thought you wanted to say something meaningful. Here.
So, yes, I do want to say something meaningful. When we're little and we watch our parents, we think that marriage is not so difficult. That our parents have a great time because they get to go out at night sometimes without us. And that, you know, it seems like they're always having fun and celebrating and playing games. And then we get older and we get married and we realize that it's not as easy as it looks. In fact, it's a lot tougher. And that communication is incredibly important. My parents just celebrated their 66th anniversary, and I have a communication sheet that I originally wrote for wedding couples, but that I have to send them every anniversary because they forget how to fight appropriately. And they remind me, they call them for getting a divorce, always on their anniversary, but it hasn't happened yet. So it's so important to be able to connect, to find joy in being together. And just, you know, being able to play together is always really important. Next year, we're going to have an empty house. So I said to my husband, we're going to get back to rock climbing. And he's like, I'm going to get back to rock climbing. We probably won't. Like, oh, nice. And thinking of all the things that we'll be able to get back to. But I realized that we've always been there together, and we've been doing together all along. And just because, you know, the kids are not going to be in the house doesn't mean they're not going to be calling all the time. And that we'll have time to go outside and go on the swing set again and being able to play. And that is so important, and it's something that we teach our children and our grandchildren, and we teach them with love without even knowing what we're doing, just by walking through life together. So may you continue to be blessed with your love. May it keep growing, unfolding, and changing in different ways. May you continue to learn interesting things about each other, or different passions as the years go by, and may you find new passions together.
All right, so you guys get your own little blessing.
Yevarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God bless you and keep you.
Yair Adonai panav elecha v'hunecha.
May the light of both of you together continue to shine through you and upon all who know you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom, shalom.
May you always know peace together, but more importantly than peace, the word shlemut means a sense of wholeness and a sense of comfort in being able to be who you truly are with each other. And that's the most important blessing that each of us deserves in life.
Amen. Okay, Mazel Tov. Now we do the birthday people. Okay, so anniversary people, there's a lollipop in the windowsill if you want it, and you can, okay, and Rabbi, you come over, your birthday blessing, okay? So I'm very partial to people born in October because my husband was born in October, and so a lot of people born in October are Libras, okay? And they tend to be very fair and balanced people, which is probably good for me as a partner. So,
We like to think so.
right. So it's important as in Judaism to celebrate our birthdays and not necessarily to count our days, but to make each day count. So we're going to sing happy birthday to you guys in Hebrew. Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach, Yom Huledet Sameach. Happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to you. Mazel Tov. I hope you get your favorite cake or ice cream or whatever you look forward to. And if you want, there's a lollipop in the windowsill. Okay. Okay, and let's join in singing Siman Tov. Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov, Siman Tov, Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov, Siman Tov. Yehelanu, 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 Unecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Unecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Unecho Yisrael. Yehelanu, Yehelanu, Unecho Yisrael.
So ever since my husband and I have been together, he's given me kitchen gadgets for my birthday. I got what do you call it? A juicer. I got a thing so I can make more cakes. I got better pans. This year, I'm getting a new vacuum cleaner. Isn't that so special? Because I don't like the vacuum cleaners that we have, although that's what he prefers. And so I may just end up with a new vacuum cleaner that he prefers. So I won't be doing the vacuuming this year, which will be a great gift to me. We rise for Aleinu on page 130.
We are at the bottom of the page. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tei kedula liotzer breishi,
שהוא עשנו כשומרי האדמה, והוא שמנו כשליחי התורה, שהוא שם חיינו איתם, וגור עלינו עם כל העולם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. On page 134, we find a prayer that talks about life, but it's also about memory. And it's about the people that we're named for. And hopefully some of you know the stories of the people that you're named for and have seen pictures and have them as part of your life, even though they're no longer there. But in Judaism, memory is so important. It's important to who we are, and it's important to remember the generations who came before us, upon whose shoulders we stand. We would not be who we are without our great-great-great-grandparents, all the way back. Frank Froelich, Francis Gettelson, Herbert Ginsburg, Ruth Goldenberg, Manly Gutterman, Ludwig L. Jacobi, Richard Kay, Henry Kipnis, Fay Moore, Elaine Rothman, Leroy Sachs, Shelley Stern, Michael Weiss, Max David Weissman, Audrey Wertheim, and Louis Yoblik. If there's anyone else who you're thinking of at this time, please stand and state their name aloud, and then we'll all stand with you. Thank you. Thank you.
Mary Cow.
Thank you. We turn to page 134. Actually, let's turn to page 132. And let us stand up. And read in the English together. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we love. Their melodies keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest nights, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. And on page 134, Yitkadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach hirtei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei kol beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mevarach le'olam umei omaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei kudusha b'richu leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiram b'alma b'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael b'imru amen. U'sei shalom b'mrumav u'ya'asei shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael b'imru amen.
Say shalom Rama, uyase shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
In the back
Okay.
of the social.
We're going to shake the lulav. We're going to shake the lulav and smell the etrog and say the blessings over them in a little bit.
Yeah, when we go into dinner, we'll help anyone who wants to do that. So please be seated. And we invite Rachel Placitella up to share some announcements with us.
Wasn't that a fun service? I'm so happy to be here tonight with you all to enjoy this service. Thank you, Rabbi and Cantor, and God bless those celebrating anniversaries and birthdays this evening. I'm the impetus, or I'm the obstacle before your dinner, so I will be very brief with this long list of announcements. So, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat morning virtual Torah study is tomorrow at 9 a.m. We're having a congregational Simchas Torah celebration at MRT this Sunday, October 8th at 11:30. We have two very interesting adult ed programs coming up. The first one is October 18th at 7 p.m., and you have to RSVP by October 16th. Save the date, October 20th is 7 p.m. for Rabbi's installation, and we're going to have a very special oneg that will follow the service. The tzedakah box, as you all know, for October is the Maui Strong Fund, and financial donations currently support necessities for displaced families, such as food, clothing, and shelter. MRT continues to engage in meaningful ways. We would love for more people to invest in our mission of connecting as a Jewish community. We welcome your investment of time as well as donations to help us grow. For more information on joining our MRT family or making a donation, please contact Jordana, visit our website, contact Rabbi or Cantor. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I also want to thank Drew Miller and Faith Leifman for helping make the music so much more beautiful. So wonderful.
Amazing. I also wanted to let people know that we have a Judaism 101 class. If you want to learn more about Judaism, if you've forgotten a lot in the years, anyone is welcome. It's 7 o'clock in the evening on Zoom, so you don't even have to leave your living room. And it's been a wonderful class with lots of interesting people, including a pastor from one of the local churches, and it's really fascinating. I'm learning a lot, I should say.
So we'd like to invite the 5th and 6th grade to come back up and help us lead their closing song. And everyone else should have their little paper in front of them. Okay. All right, find your spots, you guys. You did so well with that before. I feel like a few people went home. All right, we missing anybody? All right, here we go.
Can we stop for 1 second? Can we invite forward our teachers? Rabbi Leslie Bergson.
Do our teachers want to come forward? Well, how about we acknowledge you in your seat? You're welcome. I love teaching 6th grade. And we thank you, Magda, for all you do to make everything run beautifully. So, are we ready for our Zebas, everybody? Okay, first we'll have our verse. May good fortune and blessing be found here. May the music of memory resound here. May the work of our hands and the work of our souls make us stronger, make us whole. Zeba, 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 give it a try. Zeba, 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 may we seek peace and understanding. May we cherish every companion. May the work we put in and the joy we express make us stronger, make us blessed. Zeba, 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 oh, zeba, 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 zeba. May the builders that lay the foundation, may they rise up in each generation. May the ones who invest
never tire or rest. Make us stronger, make us blessed. Zeba, 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 yachad. Oh, zeba, 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 yachad. Oh, zeba, zeba, zeba. Okay. Good job, everybody.
That's fabulous.
All right, so, Rabbi, you've not been here before, but there used to be a time where the doors closed, but the doors don't close anymore. So everyone is welcome to join for dinner for our potluck, and Rabbi and I will help you in the back with the blessing over the lulav and etrog. I wish you happy birthday, happy anniversary. Thank you to the band. Thank you to the 5th and 6th graders. You're awesome. And thank you for sponsoring. And if you don't mind putting your prayer books back right there where you got them. Shabbat Shalom. All right? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat Shalom.